attachment or anything. But yeah. Oh, well, what the hell? This is what I'm talking about. You guys heard that?
Out of nowhere, a loud noise comes from somewhere nearby, startling him. He heads downstairs to investigate, but once he's down there, he hears a sound upstairs that bothers him so much, he immediately sprints back up to see what's going on.
This is my client's house. Oh, I swear. Oh my God. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. This shit is shaking. There's nobody else in the house with me. I swear. This is where I heard those footsteps at. Oh, oh, it's coming from here. Oh, there's a little. Oh my goodness.
When he gets back upstairs, he finds the chandelier dangling all by itself. Then he hears another sound coming from the cupboard right behind him, and just to make the whole scene worse, there's a creepy doll sitting on the shelf right there, watching over everything. At this point, it already feels like the house is playing with him, but then it ramps up again.
Maybe some of these others were haunted. What the f? Yo, this is moving and this is moving. Why isn't this one moving? I'm used to this shit already. You know what I mean? Like, if, don't follow me home. Can you stop this? Stop it right now. Stop. It's going even faster now. Look at this. Look at this. This one's perfectly. There's no wind. There's no wind at all. Look at the trees outside.
Two more lamps are seen hanging and swaying on their own, while the last lamp stays completely still. That contrast is what makes it so unsettling, because it doesn't look like the whole room is shaking. It looks targeted. As for what happened after he stopped recording, nobody knows. But if I were him, I'd be telling the client I can't come back, at least not without bringing someone with me. A woman named Hannah Boleyn uploaded a video to her TikTok in November 2025, and it shows her walking around her mother's workplace when she makes a pretty terrifying discovery. We don't really know why she's there. Maybe she's helping close up, or maybe she's picking something up her mom forgot. Either way, the clip is short, blunt, and gets creepy fast. As Hannah moves through the room like she's looking for something, she spots something right in front of her, and it instantly makes her freeze. A creepy doll positioned nearby suddenly moves on its own, and Hannah bolts out of there in pure panic before the video cuts off. Could it be a setup? Sure, if someone was just out of frame, it wouldn't take much to make a doll jolt at the perfect moment. But if she really is alone in her mom's workplace, then a doll moving like that is the exact kind of thing people describe in classic haunting stories. The kind that feels small, almost simple, but hits you like a punch. And yeah, if you've got dolls in your house right now, you're probably not gonna love thinking about this clip when the lights go out. What do you think? Someone unseen messing with her, or something genuinely paranormal? From a YouTube channel known as Miss Big Stevie, is sure to keep you up at night, even if you're someone who's usually a bit of a skeptic. In the description of the upload, Stevie writes, quote, "We saw this thing from the window, crouching in the dark in our backyard. It got spooked when we turned the light on and then we went to see what it was. Thought it was a cat or fox or something like that at first. It moved to the end of the backyard. Not sure how to describe it. It didn't run or walk or fly or scamper or whatever animals usually do, and then disappeared over the fence. Literally disappeared." End quote. Let's take a look and see for ourselves.
You don't want that shit.
Do you hear something outside?
Yeah, where's it coming from? There's something like...
Crouching down there.
Yeah, could you get the light? Yeah. What? Yeah, there's something back there. Where did it go? Did you see where it went?
Where? I don't know. I thought it ran down the alley.
At around the 032 mark in the video, you can see some sort of strange creature crouching on the ground in front of the house. Amazingly, Stevie and friends seem more amused than scared, like they can't quite believe what they're looking at. Stevie suggests the entity may be an alien, a flatwoods monster, or even the Mothman himself. But of course, that's purely speculation. Stevie then went on to say, quote, "The video sucks, but you can see it clearly when it takes off and then when it flies over the fence at the end. We still have no idea what it was, but needless to say, we haven't gone into the backyard at night for a long time." End quote. Could this be a hoax? It's possible. The upload is old, the quality isn't great, and in low light, a person crouching and moving oddly could easily come across as something inhuman. There's also the chance it's a regular animal being misread because the camera struggles with shapes in the dark. But I also get why this clip stuck with them. The whole reason it's unsettling is the description of how it moved. Not running, not walking, not scampering like you'd expect. And then the claim it basically vanished. So what do you guys make of the footage? The video was uploaded all the way back in 2009, and yet it feels like we aren't any closer to finding concrete answers. But we can definitely theorize. He didn't even consider anything paranormal, but later, once he got home and started researching the location, the whole experience took on a much darker tone. One detail worth noting right away: the building still had lights on, so it wasn't some totally dead, boarded up ruin. It comes across more like a place that's largely unused, the kind of location that feels empty but not completely disconnected from the world. Right from the start, his camera begins glitching and shutting off, forcing repeated restarts. Strange lines appear on the screen and seem to follow the camera no matter where he goes. After exploring the top level, he starts heading downward, and that's when he hears music coming from a hallway he walked through just 5 minutes earlier. A hallway that was completely silent. The music kicks in loudly and keeps going until the end of the video. What makes it unsettling is the way he describes it. Not like a speaker tucked away somewhere, but like a live orchestra playing on the floor below. At that point, he isn't thinking ghost, he's thinking someone's in here. And honestly, that's almost scarier. As he keeps moving, he starts hearing what he describes as clear voices, plus footsteps rushing down the stairs, like someone is moving quickly through the building. He heads down another set of stairs and stops on a landing when he hears two distinct bangs, sounding like they came from the second floor. Then, from the first level, a strange automated voice echoes upward, speaking in something he describes as tongues, or possibly reversed audio. Right after that, he's hit with one of the worst gut feelings he's ever experienced and decides it's time to leave. Later that night, safe at home, he researches the building and discovers it's considered one of the most haunted historic locations in the entire state, a place people associate with heavy dark energy. And with the lights being on, it makes the whole thing even stranger. It means there could have been another person somewhere inside, or some system still running in the background. Which also means the fear of being caught wasn't paranoia, but stacked together, the camera glitching, the music starting in an area he just passed through, the bangs, the voice. It's no wonder he walked away feeling like the building didn't want him there. So what do you think was happening in there? And
watching my show, and after last night, I'm definitely not leaving these lights off. But I was watching my show, and there's nothing there.
There's no Roomba in sight to explain the dogs' behavior. Both dogs are staring at something, even though nothing is there. And it's the fact that they're looking at the kitchen that makes this even more unsettling. Now, it's worth noting that Nick's grandpa, who passed away last year, had once told Nick that he thought he'd seen his grandmother standing in the kitchen one night with the lights off. But apparently, he was wrong, because after looking closely, no one was there. It's for this reason, among others, that Nick is scared of the kitchen. But this wouldn't be the final reason, because on the same night he recorded this, the following happens. After putting away the dogs, he immediately films again after being startled by the ice maker, which was going off at this time. But as he records, this happens. Watch.
Whoa. Whoa. Yo. Oh, that's cool.
Dude.
Somehow, after just following Nick around the living room, the Roomba flips over. Despite there being nothing in its path, it does a complete 180 as if someone or something had forcefully turned it over. Freaked out, Nick stops recording and immediately shares the video online after posting the previous one. And like before, many comments point out things that he didn't notice initially. For one, the Roomba was already acting strange earlier. Unlike before, the Mini Hoover was moving in a straight path, which is uncommon for vacuums of this kind to do. And second, it didn't pause and turn around when it sensed the stair's edge. Earlier, we can see the Roomba doing just that, but here, it doesn't. If what occurred before hadn't disturbed Nick, then surely this incident has. Not much else has happened since then, but for now, like most videos, this one remains a mystery.